Hello family, welcome and welcome back to the channel. I hope you are all doing great. In today's video I'm going to share with you how to make homemade cake, red velvet cake, step-by-step tutorial for beginners. It's very easy to make and you don't require so many ingredients. If you're new to my channel, kindly make sure you subscribe to my channel to support me to create more videos. Let's get straight to today's video. I have 4 eggs. Eggs at room temperature. I'm going to break them into this bowl here. I'm going to beat this until it's fluffy for 2 to 3 minutes. I'm going to go in with my hand mixer now, and then I'm going to beat it up until it's fluffy. I'm going to use this mixing bowl here. I'm going to transfer my eggs to it. Right here I have half a cup of sugar. That is just 8 tablespoons. You can measure that if you don't have a cup. I'm going to add it in. And then I'm going to use my hand mixer again to mix thoroughly until the sugar dissolves. And then I'm going to add in a 1/4 cup of cooking oil. That is just 4 tablespoons of cooking oil in. You can use olive oil if you have that, or you can use melted margarine. Then I'm going to go in with my vanilla essence. I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons. And then over here I have 1 1/4 cup of milk. I'm going to add it in. I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of baking powder. 1. I'm going to go in with my hand mixer and mix well again for at least 2 minutes. So right here I have 2 cups of all-purpose wheat flour. I'm going to use my sieve to shift it in. If you are using all-purpose wheat flour, just take your time to shift your flour in. I shifted half of my flour in. I'm going to go ahead and mix it up first, and then I'm going to shift the rest. I'm now shifting the rest of my flour. Okay, our butter is now ready. So I'm going to go ahead and divide this butter into 3 equals. Yeah. So I have my balls here. I have 3 balls. So this is the consistency of our butter. As you can see, it's running smooth. It's not super thick and it's not super thin. It's medium thick. So just make sure your butter is medium thick. Yeah, that is going to make a good cake. It looks so yummy. So I'm going to set one of the bowls aside. I have my food colors here. I have a red food color, tomato red, and then I have a chocolate brown food color. For the chocolate brown, you can use cocoa powder. Yeah. But for cocoa powder, you are going to need a little bit more than a tablespoon. So I'm going to go in with half a tablespoon. I feel like that will just be enough. And then I'm just going to use my spoon to mix well. Just make sure you mix well. So actually for the red food color, you can replace it with strawberry essence. Yeah, if you have that at home. So that is ready. I'm going to leave the spoon in. I'm going to use a different spoon for this one here. As you can see, my butter is flowing so smoothly, and that is what I wanted. When making your butter, your cake batter, just make sure that you mix thoroughly and make sure there are no flour lumps in it. So right here I have a bowl, a silver bowl. I'm going to use it as my mold. It's not so light, but since I'm going to be baking without an oven, this will be just fine rather than a pot. If you're using a pot, just make sure that you use a slightly lighter pot. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and rub some oil to it. You can use butter. Yeah. So for me, I'm going to use both. If you don't have butter, use margarine or cooking oil to oil your mold. So to each butter, I'm going to add different spoons. So I'm going to start with the plain butter. I'm going to add in a tablespoon in the middle here. And then I'm going to go in with my red butter. And then chocolate butter. So I'm just going to repeat the process until my butter is over. And then I'm going to give it a little tap to remove air bubbles. I'm going to use my toothpick here to make a pattern. So after each swipe, yeah, I'm going to wipe it with a tissue paper. Okay, so here we go. This is done and it's looking so beautiful. Look at it, you guys. Oh my god. So right here I have my heavy pan. I'm going to preheat it for 7 minutes. And then I'm going to add my mold. I'm going to bake this cake for at least, the recipe says 1 hour 10 minutes. So since I'm going to be using an oven, I'll estimate it to 1 hour 30 minutes on low heat. Yeah. So I'm going to use a pot to cover it well. So it's already an hour. I'm going to be checking on my cake. So this is how it looks. So for the rest, I want the upper part of this cake to dry. So I'm going to go ahead and add some charcoal on top of it. So I'm going to transfer my pan over here to my charcoal stove. And then I'm going to add my mold. I'm going to cover it. And then on top of my pot here, I'm going to add some charcoal so the upper part of my cake can dry. So it's been a while. Yeah, the 30 minutes that were remaining are over. I'm now going to go ahead and remove the charcoal on top of it, and then I'm going to go ahead and check on it. So this is how my cake looks. So I'm going to use my toothpick to test it. If it comes out clean, look at that. You see, it's coming out clean. This means that this cake is just ready. Yeah, it's cooked even in the inside. So I'm happy. So after a while, I left this cake to rest so it can cool, and I'm so happy with the result, you guys. So let me just try to remove it from the mold. So this cake is so squishy, you guys. Look at that. This is so squishy and soft. Thank you so much for watching this particular video. I hope you follow the simple steps and make your homemade cake at home. Check out my other videos on my channel. I have lots of playlists on my channel. I know you are going to love a bunch of my videos in there. And kindly make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss my new uploads. Thanks for watching again, and see you in my next video. Bye.